Hello everyone, welcome to the .NET Office. In this video, we'll dive deep into the Unified Payments Interface, or UPI, a groundbreaking system that has revolutionized real-time payments in India. Whether you're a developer looking to integrate UPI APIs or just curious about its architecture, this technical walkthrough will break it all down. So, let's get started. From a developer's perspective, UPI abstracts the complexities of traditional bank transfers. Instead of handling account numbers, IFSC codes, or complex validations, UPI allows you to initiate transactions using a simple identifier like a virtual payment address, phone number, or even a QR code. Under the hood, UPI provides seamless peer-to-peer and peer-to-merchant transfers using APIs provided by the National Payments Corporation of India. These APIs handle the heavy lifting, like authentication, validation, and settlement. How does UPI differ from traditional payment gateways? Gateways like Razorpay or Stripe act as intermediaries, charging merchants for processing payments. UPI, however, directly connects issuing and acquiring banks via NPCI's infrastructure, reducing reliance on third parties and lowering costs. Here's the key takeaway for developers. UPI eliminates the need for merchants to integrate multiple banks or wallets. One API handles everything. Let's break down a UPI transaction step by step from a technical standpoint. A user initiates a payment request through a UPI app, like PhonePe or Google Pay. The app sends an encrypted API request to the issuing bank's UPI server, including details like VPA, amount, and a transaction ID. The issuing bank forwards the request to NPCI, which acts as the switch. NPCI validates the transaction and routes it to the recipient's bank or acquiring bank. Once the acquiring bank confirms the availability of funds, NPCI notifies the issuing bank to debit the sender's account. A confirmation is sent back to the sender and recipient via API responses in real time. This end-to-end process typically takes less than 5 seconds, thanks to asynchronous, scalable APIs. The VPA is a user-friendly abstraction over account numbers. Instead of exposing sensitive details like account numbers or IFSC codes, UPI lets developers work with VPAs. For QR code payments, the VPA, amount, and other metadata are encoded into a standard QR code format. This makes it easy for merchants to accept payments, as UPI apps can scan and decode the QR code, initiating payment with a single API call. Let's talk architecture. UPI uses an API-first approach powered by the NPCI. Developers interact with these APIs using REST or SOAP protocols, depending on the bank or PSP, which stands for Payment Service Provider. Here's how the architecture looks. The front-end app initiates payment requests and handles user interactions. PSP APIs, provided by apps like Google Pay or PhonePe, interact with UPI services. Bank UPI servers validate user credentials and route transactions to NPCI. The NPCI switch orchestrates the transaction flow between issuing and acquiring banks. Key technologies include encrypted API calls, OTP-based two-factor authentication, and tokenization for card-based payments. The system also supports reconciliation via batch APIs for transaction audits. For developers working in the global fintech space, here's a technical comparison of UPI with systems like PayPal, Alipay, Venmo, and Zelle. While systems like PayPal and Venmo rely on linked wallets or cards, UPI directly debits bank accounts. UPI's zero-commission model and open architecture make it more developer-friendly for integrating payment solutions. Unlike closed systems like Alipay, UPI's APIs are interoperable across banks, wallets, and apps. In summary, UPI's API-first architecture, real-time settlement, and open ecosystem make it a game-changer for developers and businesses alike. If you're building fintech solutions, integrating UPI can simplify your payment workflows, reduce costs, and enhance user experience. As UPI expands internationally, developers have an opportunity to build global solutions on this robust platform. Thanks for watching. If you have questions or want a deeper dive into UPI integration, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more developer-focused content.